What's up, y'all? This is Bizarre here to continue his ongoing segment of the 10 greatest Wrestlemanias of all time. We are on number 8, but two things first. First one is Happy St. Patrick's Day, drink hard, and fucking party hard. That's all I gotta say about that. Second thing is, I just want to say rest in peace because I think it's about three or 4 days ago we lost a wrestler, another well-known wrestler actually, and that was Andrew Test Martin. He died at only 33, and they're saying it was due to heart failure. And I wouldn't be shocked at all by that, since, well, you could see in his career as the years went on that he sort of grew into becoming an avid steroid user. So it's very unfortunate, and it is a very tragic thing. Like he was so young. He was only 33. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Anyway, we're on to number 8 on the list, and number 8 is WrestleMania 14. That's right, folks. It is WrestleMania 14, what some consider to be the beginning of the Attitude Era. I consider the start of the Attitude Era to begin when DX started, since that's when they started turning away from the whole kid-friendly thing and doing the whole DX, jokes and all that shit like that on TV. But this is where the Austin era began anyway. So anyway, let's kick off the show. Show kicked off with a battle royale. It was a 15-team battle royale. I'm not going to name all the teams because I cannot remember all of them. I don't rate battle royals. I think that having them on pay-per-view is not a good idea. Like any kind of battle royal type match, or gauntlet type match. This match, it was only like 5 minutes long, so it did have a faster pace to it. A lot of the eliminations and all the good stuff happened off camera, so you didn't really get to see much. All in all, this was not a good way to start the show, and the worst match of the night, and I don't think this should have been on the show. I think it should have been like a 2 or 3 or maybe even 4-team match, but just 15 teams is too much. It's like cramming everyone onto the show, and I didn't like that too much. Like I said, I don't rate battle royales, but it wasn't good whatsoever. I don't believe anyway, even as a segment. Up next was the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship match. It's Taka Michinoku versus Agulia, or El-Sarraf, as he became more known as. This was very entertaining, but it was also merely a collection of spots and nothing more. It was like spot, match over. It was 6 minutes long, so like I said, very, very entertaining match, I do have to say. But like I already said, it was just a spot fest, nothing but a spot fest. It was nice after seeing like a watered down cruiserweight division back in like 07, 06. But again, like hardly any selling, hardly any wrestling. It's just mainly like, spot. I'll give it 2 stars, but nothing to jump out of your seat about, let's just say. And then up next was Jennifer Flowers, I believe her name is. She interviewed The Rock, and that's when The Rock said for the first time, "If you smell what The Rock is cooking." And the writer said, that could work, and they ran with it, and it worked. Alright, up next was the European Championship match. It was Triple H versus Owen Hart. This was a very good match. Great psychology. I love the psychology in this match. Some nice counter wrestling, chain wrestling. This was not like the greatest European Championship match I've ever seen, but great early match for Triple H and a great singles match for Owen Hart. Apparently, there is a big ass rumor backstage thing that Shawn Michaels and Triple H said that they were going to boycott the main event if Triple H did not win the European title here. That's more click bullshit. But anyway, all in all, a great match. They clicked very, very, very well together, and it just shames me to know that their matches in the upcoming months were not as good as this one. They went for about 11 and a half, 12 minutes, and all in all, very good. I'll give it three and a quarter stars. Let's just say. Up next was a mixed tag team match. It was Mero and Sable versus Goldust and Luna. This match is probably the best intergender tag match I've seen ever. It was very entertaining, surprisingly, and it was actually very interesting because this is like one of the only instances where I've seen Vince Russo's booking work, to an extent, anyway. They have a babyface in Sable, two heels in Mero and Goldust, and a sympathetic heel in Luna. So that worked very, very well. And the match, like I said, was very entertaining. I'll give it 3 stars even. I'll say it was 3 stars even. Up next was the Intercontinental title match between Ken Shamrock and The Rock. Let me put it this way. The match went 5 minutes long before Shamrock made Rock Taka with the ankle lock. For that 5 minutes, this match was fucking insane. So much shit was going on. Fast pace, excellent pace, and it just showed how well these guys worked together. But then it ends abruptly at 5 minutes, and Shamrock is the new champion, right? Wrong. Because Shamrock refuses to let go of the ankle lock. He beats up on The Rock, so the ref causes a DQ for that, and he gives the title back to The Rock. Didn't make sense to me, but like I said, the match was going along so well, and then it just abruptly ended. If it would have been given like 5-10 more minutes, it probably would have been like a match of the year. I'm not kidding. It was an excellent match while it was going. I'll say 2 stars. I'll give it 2 stars, but damn, that was going along so well. Then up next was the WWF Tag Team Championship match. It was a dumpster match. It was New Age Outlaws versus Cactus Jack and Terry Funk. This was a hardcore brawl, and a good one at that. I did like it. I liked the way that a few of the spots that they did. I liked the fact that they let these guys go out there and actually like I said, have a hardcore brawl. The ladder spots were very nice. They tore each other apart. It was very, very entertaining. In the end, Cactus Jack and Terry Funk win and get their only tag team titles together. However, those tag team titles were then held up the night after on Raw because of the fact that the tag team champions were put in the wrong dumpster. If you don't know, the rules of a dumpster matches is put your opponents in a dumpster, close the roof of the dumpster, and then that's how you win. So, stupid type of match, but these 4 guys made it work. I'll give this match 3 1/4 stars. It was very, you know what? I'll even go 3 1/2. It was very, very entertaining for what it was. And then up next was The Undertaker versus Kane. And this match is either loved or it's hated. I'm one of those people who love it. I think it was an excellent big man match. One of the, for big man matches in the future, showing that they can't be boring, showing that they can actually have 2 good wrestlers in them, and showing that it can actually have psychology. And I like the psychology in this match is that Kane is Undertaker does not want to hurt his brother, and Kane is just so powerful, and he wants to get revenge on the Undertaker. I love that. And they tore each other apart. I love that spot where Taker tries to dive over the top rope, and then Kane just shoves him right through the announcer's table. Very, very cool. And it takes 3 tombstones in the end to beat Kane, but it was just awesome. I like this match. It was slow at parts, and the pallbearer stuff did get annoying after a little bit, but it was still a very good match. I'll say, you know what? A lot of people might say I'm going to overrate this, but I'll give it 3 1/2 stars. I think it was very entertaining. Then next we have our main event. It is Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in one of the most famous matches in the history of WrestleMania. Now, this was not a technical classic, and in fact they did have a better match about a year and a half earlier at the King of the Ring 1996. Or 1997, sorry. And but this match, very entertaining, very good stuff, very good psychology with the whole Mike Tyson thing. I'll give it 3 3/4 stars. As you can see, no matches on this card get over 4 stars, but the card overall is excellent, and number 8 on my top 10 WrestleManias of all time. Stay tuned for number 7. is bizarre.